Welcome back to another Amazon update video for September. Today we're diving into topics that affects our 2025 holiday inventory strategy. Then we got the Black Friday, Cyber Monday event enrollment. And then finally, we're going to talk a little bit about leveraging AI to create product lifestyle content. Let's get into it. First things first, we have our usual peak holiday fulfillment season coming up, where on October 15th, the fulfillment fees will basically be tripled almost. And now it will be running from October 15th to January 14th. The fees will remain unchanged, but the new policy they have where when the fees will be applied is now dependent on your ship date and actually not the order date. So let's say you get an order on October 14th and it ships on October 15th, then your order will be under peak season fees schedule and not the normal schedule, so to speak. As a result, usually we change our strategy in terms of inventory, fulfillment, replenishment from China, because we have a lot of things coming from China. So what we usually do is, or what our current strategy under normal fulfillment fees is, we have 4 months of inventory that covers 4 months worth of sales. And then for peak fulfillment season, what we would do is for September, which is this month, we reduce it to 3 months. And what that would means is that when we are going into October, we will have 3 months of inventory. And by the time we get to November, if we don't replenish any inventory, we'll have 2 months of inventory left. Here's the catch. In early October, we will replenish from China 5 months of inventory to FBA Amazon. We're adding an extra month in anticipation for the Christmas sales because we usually sell 1 more month of inventory in December. So we're going to send 5 months, 4 plus an extra month for December. Now, it's important to note that usual lead times from China is about 30 days, and then it'll take another 2 weeks to transfer between fulfillment centers once it gets to, let's say, Rialto or San Bernardino fulfillment centers, right? 45 days is the usual lead time, but we're going to plan for almost 60 days, 2 months, right? Because Christmas season, everyone's trying to get shipments to FBA. It gets delayed, a lot of traffic. So that's why we're going to send it, we're going to plan October 1st and ship it October probably 7th. So at the latest, the shipment will get to fulfillment center on November 7th to November 15th. And after 2 weeks of transfer, at the longest time of FC transfer, 2 weeks. So by December 1st, everything will be ready to go. We got 5 months of inventory. December 1st, ready for the Christmas season. And by the time we get to January, after the Christmas season, we're going to have 3 months of inventory left. And that's when we replenish in anticipation for Chinese New Year. And we'll get into that around the December update. But for now, we're just focusing on the Christmas holiday season and how we approach peak fulfillment season. Obviously, if you have American inventory, inventory in the U.S. warehouse, it's going to be much easier. Your lead times are much shorter. You can replenish as often as you need because you already have the inventory there. So that will be much easier for you, easier in terms of planning. But in any case, this is for people that are shipping from overseas, and therefore the lead times are much longer, and you have to anticipate the longer lead times, and it takes more planning, so to speak. Well, that's how we approach peak season and the holiday season in terms of inventory planning. So that's what we want to share with you. Maybe you're not thinking about it, or if you're thinking about it, you can take some, ideas from us and let us know what you guys do, because we always are trying to improve our inventory replenishment systems and our forecasting systems. All right, moving on to the next topic is Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Enrollment for these events are now open. So if you want to be involved in the Black Friday Cyber Monday event, which is from November 20th to December 1st, then you need to apply now and under the deals section. And you go to advertising, then deals, and you can apply for these dates for the enrollment of the event. Some details for you in case you have not done it before or you're not sure what the cost and the discount you need to have to participate per ASIN. It's or not even ASIN per parent ASIN. So if you have different colors for the same product, that's one cost. The participation cost is $1,000 per group of ASINs or parent ASIN group, and you must also have 15% off per ASIN to qualify as well for that deal. And you will get, and if you pay $1,000 for the group and take 15% off, then you'll get that Black Friday Best Deal badge on your product listing during this event. And it's a great opportunity for sellers who are trying to move volume, right? Try to get exposure, brand awareness even. But you need to have margins to allow that, because 15% off, that's, if you're selling a more commoditized product, it's going to be really hard for you to have 15% margins to begin with. That could be like what you have anyways, like to start off with. So if you have the margins and you have the volume too, right? Because you need to sell probably at least 1,000 units or around 1,000 units to make that $1,000 cost worth it. If you're selling 100 units, that's a $10 per unit cost just to add on top to participate. So if you have the margins and the volume, then this is a great way for you to drive sales going into the Christmas season and to also help with reviews and boost that velocity and getting people to rate your product. So it's a great opportunity, and if you want to participate, it is the time to enroll now. Otherwise, once you get too late, they're not going to let you enroll it. So it's important to get on top of it if you're planning on partaking. And finally, I want to discuss a little bit about creating product lifestyle images with AI. Now, I'm not trying to teach you how to do it. I just want to get you thinking about the possibilities of artificial intelligence, or specifically generative AI, to make product content for your products. And just want to give you a quick example of what we did. We have this wheel alignment kit, and we needed to make some product lifestyle content for the listing, because we have all the product shots in the studio, but you still need to have at least like one or two at the bare minimum product lifestyle images to go into the product listing. For us to pull it off, we would have to go to an auto shop. We have to probably clean it up, because auto shops are not the cleanest places. Stage it, get the products in there, get a car in there, and then do a shoot. That's a lot of money. That's a full day at the very least, maybe a day and a half. Then you pay the auto shop because they got to close, and they're losing business as a result of not being able to operate. So it'll cost easily a couple $1,000s just for that lifestyle shoot. So instead, what we did was, this product or this company had an installation video. And it's a really crude kind of basic video of someone installing and using the kit, the wheel alignment kit, in the shop. And it's not a nice shop by any means, but it's just an installation video, right? It's not a demanding product category, because they're tools, and it's understandable that it's not the nicest, most professional video. But nevertheless, it's not ideal for a lifestyle salesy lifestyle image. So what we did was we took a screenshot of the video that best relates to the lifestyle we want for the listing. And then we went to Adobe Firefly, to generate or reimagine the product lifestyle image. And it took a couple refinements with the prompt, but we basically went from this crude screenshot from an installation video to a pretty decent, passable lifestyle image for the product listing. And this is groundbreaking in a way, because now we can greatly reduce production costs for product lifestyle images. And not only that, this is available to everyone. Even you can use it, because it's a freemium, I believe. They're like really limited really limited photo generations you have in the free version, I believe. I have the paid version, so I'm not sure what the free version is, but it still allows anyone a low barrier of entry to create content with AI. And obviously, it's not as good as a real professional photography. That's always going to be the best because having it in real life, getting professional equipment in there, getting it really well staged, it's going to be the best. The real thing is always better for the most part. I'll say always. It's always better if you do it right. But having this AI generated, reimagined image, that's just such a low cost, powerful alternative. That's gives you an image that's good enough for this case. And being good enough at a very economical cost and in a way very fast and efficient way of generating it, it's amazing. And that's what I want to share. We're going to look into creating even commercials like Amazon ads, Google ads, YouTube ads out of AI videos or clips generated from our product photography. So we're getting something to look forward to in the future, and we're really excited about this. We're going to do a lot of work into how to generate real good product lifestyles out of AI in the future. And I'm sure I'll talk about it again very soon. And that wraps it up for this month's Amazon updates. If you found this helpful, please do hit the like button, subscribe for future monthly updates, and let me know in the comments which topic you want me to dive into next time. Until then, take care.